Go eat your meals! Stop being lazy! All right, and we're back. Meal number 3, 6 pieces of turkey bacon, and of course, as you already know, my favorite recipe, which is my anabolic French toast. 1 cup of liquid egg whites. So we're gonna get that soaked. 1 cup, 2 breads, soaked. Put a little bit of cinnamon in there, and a little bit of vanilla extract. This is actually a new addition to the original recipe. Originally, I didn't put in the vanilla extract, so we're gonna switch it up today. Cooking spray in there, medium heat. So you got the bread just soaking, both sides. Make sure it soaks up as much egg whites as possible. Once again, my recipe is, or my portions that I like to use. 1 cup of egg whites and 2 pieces of toast. If I have 3 pieces of toast, I'll probably use 1.5 cups of egg whites. So I have it on medium-high heat. Go ahead and toss it in. Go ahead and pour the remainder of the egg whites. So that's meal number 3. 2 pieces of French toast, 6 pieces of turkey bacon. And that's it. 2 hours later, have the next meal, and then the next meal. I just keep eating around the clock, every 2 to 3 hours. Keep the body in that anabolic mode. Every 2 to 3 hours. So you're building muscle, and you're keeping the metabolism sped up, and you're burning fat at the same time, or staying as lean as possible at the same time. Even if you're trying to build muscle and you're in a caloric surplus, if you're eating every 2 to 3 hours, you're putting on muscle and keeping body fat at a minimum. Avoid putting on that excess body fat. The more body fat you put on, the harder it's gonna be to take it off when you're in that cutting phase or when you're trying to get it down. Don't put on too much unwanted body fat because you're gonna regret it later. Trust me. All right, so this is meal number 4. By the end of the day, I'm probably gonna have 6 meals, 6 ounces of boneless, skinless chicken breast, green beans, and about 6 ounces of baked yams. On the yams, I put pumpkin spice. When I eat my meal like this, when I eat this meal, I eat it in order. I eat the chicken first, green beans second, baked yams last because they have pumpkin spice. And when I eat the baked yams, it feels like I'm having dessert. And it really does. It feels like I'm having like pumpkin pie or something. It's really a treat. But I'm eating around the clock every 2 to 3 hours. Take note here because there's some of us that aren't doing this. We're not eating around the clock. We're not making eating a priority, but we are making excuses a priority. We're prioritizing our excuses. I can't get my food in because blah, 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 blah. Stop making excuses! I don't want to hear it! I can't take it. I don't want to hear it. I can't eat because blah, 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 blah. That's all I hear. If I'm putting you on a meal plan or a diet plan, or if any trainer is, even if I'm not your trainer, if somebody is putting you on a meal plan and you say, I can't do it because I don't hear anything else after that. The rest, all I hear is noise. Because blah, 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 blah. All I hear is, you can't do it because you don't want it bad enough. Because you don't want to do it. That's the only reason why you can't do it. Because this is my job and I'm on the road and no. I'm sorry, no. I know there's somebody who's busier than you and they're getting in all their meals and they're getting in all their workouts. Understand? There's somebody who has more kids than you and they're getting in all their meals and they're getting in all their workouts. There's somebody who works more hours than you and they're getting in all their meals and they're getting in all their workouts and they're not eating out and they're not eating fast food. Understand what I'm getting at? There's always somebody who has more of a struggle than you do, but they're making it happen. You know why? Because they want it. Because they want this. You have to want it. You have to have the desire. It can't just be a nice thought. You have to want it bad. Make it happen. All right, so this is how I get through my day. Midday, this is what I eat. While I'm here doing my admin work, my computer work, a lot of times when I'm doing computer work and admin work, I start to get sleepy. This stuff keeps me awake and it keeps me sane. Are you ready? Do you want to see what it is? Are you sure? Are you ready? Diet Coke. It's like my little less than 1 gram of sugar. 190 calories, 11 grams of protein, 15 grams of fat, 9 grams of saturated fat. It's kind of a lot of saturated fat for me. 13 carbs. But the crazy thing about it is less than 1 gram of sugar, and these things are so good. I'm not even sponsored by them, and I'm telling you to go get one. You will thank me later. So this is my snack. Let's see. Egg whites and oatmeal, protein shake and rice cakes. And then we had, what was next after that?
The next day.
French toast, chicken and yams, snack. I'm not even gonna count this as a meal. It's literally just a snack. Just to get me through, just to get me by. I'm actually, that's my weakness is sweets. I'm addicted to sweets, but this is a way for me to have sweets, but no calories, no sugar. Especially with the soda, it's no calories. This has calories, but the soda has no calories. No sugar. Some people might criticize me and say, oh, don't drink diet soda because it's gonna kill you. And so what? Go have a regular soda with all that sugar in it so you could get fat and get diabetes? Makes no sense. Guess what I'm gonna eat next? Very exciting. Same thing that I ate 2 years ago. Same thing. It's about, that's what I mean when I'm talking about consistency, repetition, and you're not always eating for pleasure. It's okay to eat for pleasure, because I love food, but you're not always eating for pleasure. So I do eat a lot of the same stuff over and over and over because I'm eating for my goals. I'm eating for fuel. I'm eating to meet my protein requirements. I'm just putting fuel in the tank. That's it. That's it, baby. Gas in the tank. That's it. So, same old thing. And yeah, not much much else to say. It's nothing exciting going on here. And that's it. And if you want to get to your fitness goals, you need to do the same. Or you have to be willing to do some of the same things. Somewhere along the lines of this. And if you're not seeing the results that you want to see, you need to look at your whole day's worth of eating and ask yourself, am I doing this? And how long have I been doing it for? And how often do I do it? Am I being consistent? Be honest with yourself and be truthful to yourself. Nobody else is responsible for where you're at. The only person responsible is you. Nobody else. Not your doctor, not your trainer, not your kids, because there's junk food in the house, so you have too much temptation, or because your husband is eating bad, so it makes you mess up. You know, it's all his fault. If it wasn't for him, you'd eat better. That's bullshit. And it's just, you need to hold yourself accountable and take up some personal responsibility for getting in shape and being in the best shape that you possibly can, because you're in control. So take control, make it happen. Get off your ass and go cook some food. Just stop making excuses. Don't make excuses. Just make it happen. That's it. Go eat your meals. Stop being lazy.